From the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, this is an ITTV special report.
Diskeeper brings innovation in performance and reliability. You've heard us over the years talking about Diskeeper. I don't have a single computer that doesn't have Diskeeper on it for a lot of good reasons. You're going to learn why. The Director of Product Management for Diskeeper is Michael Materie. Michael, welcome back into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Great. It's good to be back.
It's a pleasure to have you, and of course, always coming up with new versions, updating things, making things run even faster and smarter and more reliably. Tell us a little bit real quick about Diskeeper, and then let's get into some of the other cool features.
Great. So Diskeeper 2010 is our current product. We're kind of announcing a bit of what's in 2011, which is going to ship shortly.
So a little tease here.
Yeah. So what we did last year was we created IntelliWrite technology that prevents most of the fragmentation from happening.
Yeah.
What we're bringing to the table now with this next release is instant defrag. So when fragmentation does get by, is we're going to clean it up within a matter of seconds, basically.
A matter of seconds?
Yes. So you pretty much live with a fragment-free system pretty much throughout.
Because I've been loving the IntelliWrite on Diskeeper 2010 anyway, which is really neat because it does prevent it from happening. But, of course, it's a computer. Stuff's going to happen. And then it does a good job, but to do it in a matter of seconds, I mean, I've always loved how Diskeeper kind of does it in your downtime. You know, even if it's in between typing a letter or two, it's still working when you're not.
Right.
So you got that covered. But one of the things being called Express Cache.
Right. So Express Cache is a new product.
Yeah.
So one of the things that's been very popular in the last few years is SSDs, solid-state drives.
Yeah.
They're popular because they're fast.
Yep.
And
they're expensive.
That's the challenge. Is They're expensive. Hard drives are cheap, and they have great capacities. So what Express Cache does, it's what we're providing is a software solution. So if you have an SSD and you have a hard drive, is we're saying we can provide software so you don't have to go out and buy like a 100 gig SSD or a really large SSD for a lot of money. You can buy a smaller SSD that's cheaper, pair it with any kind of hard drive you want, maybe a 2 terabyte drive. You get those for under $100.
Yep.
Put the two together, put our software on it. Our software will figure out what it should put on the SSD. What do you use? What do you use to boot up? What applications are important to you?
Wow.
Internet Explorer, maybe it's Adobe, maybe you do audio video editing. We'll put that stuff automatically. We'll figure it out, what's important, and we'll put it on the SSD. We'll use it essentially as a cache.
So we don't have to think about what's important or how we should be running, because we want to run everything as fast as we can, but there are some things that speed is not that critical. It's just as long as the data is there and accessible. So your software, this Express Cache, is going to help make that determination without us having to do anything.
You get performance and capacity. You get them both for a good price.
And now this is a separate product that Diskeeper created?
It is it's a separate technology. It's for OEMs at present. It's shipping to OEMs. We look to probably have something available for consumers maybe later this year.
Okay, we hope so, because if I'm not buying a new computer, I'm not going to get it yet.
Yeah, it's a great way if you want to upgrade a system, you want to put an SSD. This is a great accompanying technology for that.
Oh, love it. So you can look for Express Cache on your next new computer because you're going to want it, for sure. Now, when will Diskeeper 2011 come out?
I think we're looking at about a mid-early March release, so just a few months away.
Just around the corner.
Yep.
And, of course, we can expect, as always, that you're going to continue to defrag on the fly as needed.
On the fly and invisible and all that good stuff.
Yeah. And what will be different again in 2011 than we're already used to? Because I'm thrilled with the way it works. So how can you improve upon perfection?
Well, the one key feature that we're announcing is that instant defrag.
Okay,
and that's really important. It's really for the busy systems where you've got terabytes of data.
Yeah.
One of the kind of changes that's happened in software is because storage has become so massive that old ways of doing things where you ran them on a periodic basis don't work anymore.
Yeah,
so we're trying to bring technologies that work real time.
And you're doing it, as a matter of fact. So what else can you share with us that that Diskeeper's working on? Because you guys are always having some fun and saying, we got this, it's great, but it can still be better. Any other stuff you can tease us with?
Sure, I can leak a little bit.
Okay. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Who's going to see?
Yeah, really, just us.
So we're working on a lot with SSD vendors. So I think we'll have a number of more SSD-type software technologies coming out.
And we're certainly seeing, as you said earlier, a lot more SSD. And as the prices hopefully will come down, like most anything else in consumer electronics, we're going to be able to afford more and more SSDs, and our performance on everything is just going to skyrocket.
And hopefully Express Cache will give you kind of that segue until the prices really come down. So.
Love it. Thank you, Michael. Diskeeper.com for more. And, of course, we'll keep you informed. No doubt, as always, I'll finagle a few great giveaways from our friends at Diskeeper. So as soon as Diskeeper 2011 is out, you'll hear us talking more about it. Thanks again, Michael, for being with us.
Thanks, Dave.